Taking a year of my life away. Never get it back. How do you cope with that?
Martin Bramall had been enjoying a quiet night with friends at Bar One in Hazel Grove. He was getting in a taxi when a stranger asked him for a cigarette. He had no idea that saying no would mean that 3 men would beat him to within an inch of his life. Martin doesn't even smoke. More than a year on, and Martin's painstaking recovery continues.
I sometimes learn to walk, to eat, to drink, everything. I started as a baby. Complete nightmare.
Before the attack, he was he was strong and he was independent, and it was hard to see him taken from that and taken to a point where he had to learn how to walk again.
It was Wesley Heorns who'd asked him for a cigarette, and his friends Michael Atherton and Spencer Mullin, who joined him in attacking Martin, as witnesses described, like a pack of wild animals. Today they met with the consequences of their actions, a total of 20 years in prison. Today in court, the judge said that this was yet another example of mindless, drunken violence. Witnesses had said that the defendants were kicking Martin Bramall's head as though it were a football. They said his body was moving as though he were a rag doll. The judge said that the traumatic brain injuries sustained by Martin Bramall could well have proved fatal, and he paid tribute to what he described as a remarkable recovery. Outside court, Martin Bramall said he was delighted at the sentencing and thanked the many witnesses who came forward.
We are fortunate this terrible incident was not a tragedy, but it was a horrific experience all the same. It has been an incredibly difficult and trying year for us. We now look forward to beginning our lives again.
Martin Bramall is lucky to be alive, and as the judge said, this type of case is becoming all too frequent. Even those representing the defendants admitted they were lucky Martin had made such a good recovery. And Greater Manchester Police said that the lengths of their sentences sent out a message that alcohol will not be tolerated as an excuse for violent behaviour.
These 3 have tried to say that the alcohol's caused this. You're responsible for your own actions. If alcohol's involved, then you've got to take the consequences. And as 3 young men have started long-term jail sentences tonight, it goes to show that it will not be tolerated.
Nina Warhurst, Channel M Today.